Hi again, lads. I'm back with a brand new rewording of the Constitution, and in today's reading of a form of legislative document, we're going to be talking about TLC, the Learning Channel. Now, this channel has lots of programming to stimulate the minds of youth and adults alike. Shows that really expand our minds to 5,000 IQ levels. They stretch our horizons of knowledge and our understanding of the world as a whole. And they accomplish these goals with such great educational shows as Cake Boss and 90 Day Fiancé. Now, if you guys are familiar with TLC, it's probably from a video somebody on YouTube made talking about one of their ridiculous clips from one of their equally ridiculous shows, or one of your boomer parents was watching Long Island Medium and saying something like, "Oh my god, how she do that? How she talk to the dead? That's fucking crazy, bro. Oh my god." But today we're going to be taking a look at a little clip from a presumably not as little episode of an also presumably even less little show. A show entitled Love at First Kiss. And the clip we're going to be looking at is called Cringe at First Kiss. This video was published on July 25th, 2016, meaning that there's probably already been like 73 other videos made about this exact video. God fucking damn it. Why do I have to be 30 years behind on reaction commentary? But before we do that, I just wanted to shove a plug down your guys' throat until I rate your stomach with my arm and dissolve said plug in your stomach acid. That plug is gonna look really mangled and fucked up coming out the other end. But never mind that, here's what I wanted to plug to start with. But if you guys are new and enjoying this video so far, it would be much appreciated if you drop kicked that subscribe button, potentially breaking its spine, causing it to never walk again, because I'm really trying to push for 500k before this year is out, so it would be much appreciated. But the protagonist who we will be following today's name is Josh. And Josh's fate comes from having been a 27-year-old who has never had a kiss in his life. At least up until some point in this show. I don't know if this first clip is that first kiss or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Anyways, let's get acquainted with the kisser and the kissies of this video. Now, shall we? This runtime ain't gonna stretch itself to 10 minutes.
I'm hoping that he's a really great kisser for sure, because I really have tried everything with dating. I've dated online, I've hosted singles events, I've approached strangers in random places, so I'm ready to try Love at First Kiss, and maybe this will be the magic I'm looking for.
Aha! Same! I have often found myself in this exact same situation. I too have tried many a dating app like Tinder and Christian Mingle, and yet to this day I find myself still as a single floating hoodie. Mostly because there have been no results when I Google people interested in the floating hoodies, but because of this though, lately I've taken to more extreme measures like astral projection and trying to cut various deals with demons and supernatural entities. I even tried brokering a deal with Satan at one time, but he wasn't a big deal of me offering some pot roast in exchange for a genuine relationship with a loving and caring significant other that I could form a real connection with and grow to love over time. Instead, he sat me down and said that there are some things in life that there's just not a shortcut to. That the only way of working towards certain things is by putting yourself out there and just going for it. And if you end up failing at the thing you set out to do, you take the failure as a lesson to grow from and you keep on chugging. And after that conversation, my opinion of Satan / Nerd City's friend for some reason / the devil changed a lot. I came to the conclusion that he was an old delusional sap and out of touch. I am all about convenience. And if some fucker in their basement hasn't developed an app that perfectly matches you with someone on first try, and instead they expect you to form those connections with actual human communication, and that's just one more niche that hasn't been filled. Capitalism does not wait on progress. It makes it if there is none to be found. Anyways, where were we on this video? Oh yeah, somewhere around the 20-second mark? Please, continue.
I think I am definitely more confident this time because I've already had that first kiss out of the way. I think my strategy is just go for the kiss. Maybe I'll be able to like slip tongue, and then from there things take off, and who knows, maybe she's my first girlfriend.
Fuck, my man's is going in fucking hard. He's really thinking about going in with the tongue for first kiss. And I guess I was right about this not being the clip where he gets his first kiss. In fact, that was with a completely different woman. But we can follow up on the other exploits of our friend Josh here later. We have more important things to attend to at the moment. Like how fucking confident he is with this game plan. This man has had one kiss and he's already prepping himself for the tongue shit. And then it's straight to girlfriend from there. What the hell? Josh, that is daring, man. But sometimes you need to take the biggest risks to get the biggest rewards. Now all my guy has to do is follow through and make good on his plan. Saying it to a camera before you meet the person is one thing, but walking up to the stranger whose mouth you said you might slip your tongue into is a whole different ballpark.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name?
Emily.
I'm Josh.
Hi.
Can I kiss you?
Sure.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I would like to extend a formal apology to every viewer of this video. I would like to extend an apology to anybody who watched that clip before I made a video on it, or anybody who watched the episode when it actually aired, because you lot had absolutely no prep for that. Us who watched it on the internet at least had the title saying Cringe at First Kiss to prepare us for what we were in for. But most importantly, I would like to extend an apology to both Emily and Josh. That is a situation neither of you should have been in. TLC, the Learning Channel, if that's even your real name, the blame for this rests squarely on your shoulders. Mostly because you're a faceless corporation who I don't have to directly feel bad about making fun of, but also because you chose to air this clip. But in all seriousness, and the pointless bullying of a network TV corporation aside, that's just kinda hurt to watch. My guy Josh was all talk about going in for a real kiss this time around since he already had his first. He was thinking about the tongue action shit and everything. Maybe he was just saying it to psych himself up, but when it comes to putting that shit into practice, my guy didn't even make it to the lips. He kisses her on the side of her face, like not even really the cheek. It was more like he kissed the hair covering her cheek. He gives her an awkward side hug and then extreme speeds himself the fuck out of there. Listen man, I respect it, but also, no I don't. I am just very deeply sorry. Despite everything we've just seen, I feel some inhuman, otherworldly desire to keep watching. Some traitorous part of my brain wants to find out what happens in the last 30 or so seconds of this YouTube video. So, there's only one option. We must press on.
Is that all?
What happened? I don't know. I screwed up?
I don't know what happened. That was more awkward than I anticipated it was gonna be.
Ooh, the reviews are in and they are brutal. Our poor boy Josh got roughed off by the critics from this outing. Also, fun fact, Josh has directed a short horror film called Room 109. And based on the trailer alone, I can tell it's a cinematic masterpiece without having watched anywhere close to the whole thing.
What the hell?
Are you good with hair?
It's kinda genius if you think about it. It doesn't get much better than this. In fact, it doesn't get any better than that. It's the pinnacle of filmmaking, bitches! But back to Emily's review of the kiss, the main points she made were, that's it, and it was more awkward than she was expecting. But I think it's a bit beyond the realm of reason to expect any person to be prepared for that kind of situation these two ended up finding themselves in. And supposedly, this is Josh's second kiss. This is him after already having experience in this field. I think if we really want to fully contextualize what just happened here, we need to take a look at our man's first experience contacting another human's main face hole with his own. The clip that contains Josh's first kiss is titled, "It Felt Like I Kissed His Teeth," which I'm sure can only mean great things. The description reads, 27-year-old Josh has his first kiss with Annalisa. Things could have gone better. Now, funnily enough, this video was uploaded after the clip with the second one was. So I'm not entirely sure what the decision-making process behind upload dates is for TLC shows, but let's roll with it. This is Josh's first kiss, I guess. God fucking kill me.
Hi.
Hello?
Do you mind if I give you a kiss?
Yes.
You mind?
No. I don't mind.
This is tragic. This is genuinely so sad. I feel like I've watched Spider-Man's death play out for the first time on the big screen in front of me all over again. I feel like I've woken up in an alternate reality where YouTube Rewind 2018 didn't have PewDiePie in it. But then I realized that that reality is actually the one I've woken up in. And it's the same reality where I just watched that fucking kiss happen. My guy really is a novice, and I guess I'm not really one to talk seeing as the whole hoodie lack of lips thing, but I think I got more secondhand embarrassment off of this thing than cringe or anything else really. He's so clearly doesn't know what to do. It's like been made clear that he's got no experience to draw on for this matter. And now his first kiss, a mightily failed one, is on national television. I just feel like I'm intruding on something as I watch this video. Something that I just can't wait to run out of the room and stop looking at, but for some reason I can't. I mean, that's the reason I'm still watching the video, isn't it?
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Don't be.
Okay.
Can I try it one more time?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Please try.
I'm glad she was nice about it at least, and Josh had the courage on him to admit that he was nervous about the whole thing. Poor both of them, really. But life is a roller coaster, and for some reason, it just decided to malfunction and crash into the depths of Hades at this particular moment in Josh's life. Not a whole lot more that can be said here. Let's just hope that the reviews for the kiss this time weren't as scathing as they appeared to be the second time around.
It didn't feel like a kiss. It felt like I kissed his teeth.
Kiss tells everything.
And I wanted to feel like he wanted me, not that he was terrified of me.
Ah, maybe not as blunt, but arguably it cuts deeper. That shit wasn't as scathing as the last review. It was fucking harsher. But speaking of the feeling of kissing teeth, I'm trying to work my mind around the logistics of how you evoke that sensation in someone else while kissing them. It's hard for me because, as I said, floating hoodie, I lack a pair of face smackers to kiss with. So the mechanics of how you guys do that whole thing is kind of strange. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, I feel like you would have to physically suck your lips in, like, so they're pressed up right onto your teeth, and it makes it feel like you're kissing a solid surface. You know, instead of that fleshy fluid mass that lips and human tissue typically feel like. But let's take a look at what exactly Josh was doing to see if the shape of his lips at either of those kissing moments matches what I think you'd have to contort your face to do in order to create that teeth kissing feeling. Okay, if I look here, I can definitely see some of it. His lips are definitely tight together. They seem almost scared, like Annalisa said it felt like Josh was, but they aren't exactly sucked in, literally pressed up against his teeth to create the near literal sensation of kissing teeth. But it does look like his jaw is locked up on the outside, creating an impenetrable wall of physical anxiety made out of human lips, one that no man or woman could ever hope to breach. But that theorizing aside, Josh here had some words for himself on the whole rodeo.
I was hoping it would go a lot better. I feel disappointed at myself and wish I would have done things a lot differently.
Good God, he was really just left alone in that blank-ass white room on his own at the end. Like, there might have been a camera crew from where we couldn't see, but from the angle we had to view it from, it was just a really sad sight. Like, genuinely, like, I feel bad for Josh. The walk of shame out of that room he had to make genuinely looks like that virgin walk leave. I mean, and that's not necessarily an insult, mind you. Such powerhouses as Felix Kjellberg, PewDiePie himself, have the stride of the virgin. But luckily for Josh, it sounds like he had a third kiss on the show that went significantly better than the first two. I'm very happy to hear about this, and I think we can consider this whole thing overall a victory for the nice guys. r/nice guys top post featuring Wild Spartans and Paracynical. I would show the clip of that kiss here, but I have a very large feeling that I'm already pushing the limit on when TLC is gonna be on my ass and claim this video. I probably won't save much by not including it, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, and if you're subscribed, like I said earlier, I'm really trying to hit 500k before the end of the year, so if you guys are new and you enjoyed, it would be much appreciated if you subscribe. If you want to support the channel a little more directly, you can do so by clicking that join button next to the subscribe button and donating $5 a month to get things like custom badges and custom emotes. It is totally optional, but it helps out the channel and it is much appreciated. I have a podcast with Wild Spartans and FPS Diesel called Loudmouse. We upload 2 new episodes every week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we're up on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter at Kwite and on Instagram at Kwite.png. Links to both of those in the description below. And lastly, I also have a Discord server. Link to that in the description as well if you're interested. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I will see you guys next time.